Russell Crowe, the gravel-voiced Australian powerhouse whose career spans epic gladiatorial battles to introspective family dramas, has long been a figure of quiet intensity off-screen as well. In a candid new interview, the Oscar-winning actor turned his gaze toward a younger generation, offering a touching assessment of Robert Irwin's surprising foray into the world of competitive dance. Robert, the 21-year-old son of the late wildlife icon Steve Irwin, has captivated audiences on Dancing with the Stars, with his unexpected grace and unyielding determination, propelling him into the show's finale week. But it's Crowe's perspective, one forged in decades of friendship with the Irwin family, that adds a layer of emotional depth to Robert's journey, evoking what might have been the proud father's reaction from beyond. Crowe, reflecting in the pages of a major publication, didn't mince words about Steve Irwin's rhythmic shortcomings, painting a vivid picture of the man known as the Crocodile Hunter. Although Steve could read the rhythms of the seasons and every living creature, he was absolutely not gifted with a sense of musical rhythm, Crowe shared with a mix of fondness and wry humor. He went on to recount how, in Steve's hands, even a simple tambourine transformed into a deadly weapon, a testament to the conservationist's boundless energy channeled more toward wrestling reptiles than waltzing partners. It's a charming anecdote that humanizes Steve, reminding us that legends too have their awkward graces. Yet, beneath the levity, Crowe's words brim with respect for the man who turned Australia's outback into a global classroom for wonder and wildlife preservation. Steve Irwin's untimely death in 2006 at just 44 years old, during a tragic underwater encounter with a stingray, left an indelible void. He was survived by his devoted wife Terry and their 2 children, Bindi, now a poised advocate in her own right, and the then-infant Robert. The Irwin legacy, carried forward through the Australia Zoo and endless educational initiatives, has been a beacon for animal lovers worldwide. Robert, growing up in the shadow of such a colossal figure, has often spoken of the pressure and privilege of continuing that work. From wrangling crocs alongside his mother to hosting his own TV specials, he's embodied his father's fearless spirit. But, Dancing with the Stars? That was uncharted territory, a leap from khaki shorts and conservation calls to sequin jackets and spotlight spins. Crowe's admiration for Robert's performance cut straight to the heart. I think he would watch Robert dancing and how he uses his body, the strength and poise, and he would be in awe of his son, the actor mused. It's a vision that's both heartbreaking and uplifting. Steve, perched invisibly in the audience, eyes wide with that signature Irwin grin, marveling at the fluidity and control Robert exhibits on the dance floor. The young star's routines, blending contemporary flair with nods to his adventurous roots, have showcased not just technical skill but an emotional vulnerability that resonates deeply. One memorable paso doble, infused with themes of resilience, drew tears from judges and viewers alike, earning perfect scores and standing ovations. This connection between Crowe and the Irwins runs deeper than casual acquaintance. As a longtime mate of Steve's, Crowe was woven into the fabric of Robert's early memories, a surrogate uncle of sorts who bridged the gap left by loss. At a recent film festival event, Robert himself articulated this bond with touching eloquence. "I'm really grateful that I have someone in my life who, he's actually been there to, in a way, keep my dad alive in my life," he said, his voice steady but laced with emotion. Crowe, he explained, is a living archive of stories, tales of late-night barbecues, daring wildlife escapades, and the infectious laughter that defines Steve's presence. "He has so many stories to share of him and Dad, and I feel like I build an even better picture of my dad when I'm around Russell." That sentiment underscores the unique role Crowe plays, not just a celebrity friend but a keeper of the flame. "Russell and Dad were just great mates, so it's a different perspective than when you're hearing about your mom," Robert continued. Terry Irwin, with her quiet strength and unwavering commitment to the family's mission, has been the rock, but Crowe's outsider insights offer fresh colors to the portrait. "It's meaningful," Robert emphasized, in a way that inspires him daily. As someone Robert looks up to, a man who's conquered Hollywood's heights while staying true to his roots, Crowe's approval carries weight. Their interactions, from shared hikes in the bush to deep conversations over coffee, have shaped Robert's worldview, blending showbiz savvy with Steve's wild-hearted ethos. Robert's DWTS arc is more than a bid for the Mirrorball Trophy, it's a reclamation of joy amid grief. Growing up, dance wasn't on the curriculum, wildlife was. Yet, as Robert has shared in post-performance interviews, the discipline of rehearsal mirrors the precision needed in handling venomous snakes or navigating crocodile enclosures. His partner, a seasoned pro dancer, has praised his work ethic, noting how Robert arrives early, stays late, and attacks each step with the same intensity he brings to conservation fieldwork. Fans have flooded social media with support, dubbing him Crike's heir, and drawing parallels to Steve's own TV charisma. But Robert insists it's not about emulation, it's about honoring through innovation. "Dad taught me to embrace the unknown," he said after a particularly grueling freestyle routine. "This is just another adventure." Crowe's reflections invite us to imagine Steve's hypothetical reactions week by week. Would he have heckled good-naturedly during a samba misstep, or pumped his fist at a flawless lift? Likely both, given his exuberant personality. The actor's words also highlight Robert's physical evolution, from the gangly teen co-hosting Crike. It's the Irwins to a poised performer commanding the stage. That strength and poise Crowe admires isn't innate, it's honed through loss, legacy, and relentless pursuit. Bindi, ever the supportive sibling, has been front row at every show, her applause the loudest, a silent vow of family solidarity. As finale week looms, the stakes feel cosmic. Robert's not just dancing for votes, he's dancing through history, weaving his father's spirit into sequins and spotlights. Crowe's endorsement, delivered with the gravitas of a man who's lost friends and forged unbreakable bonds, elevates the narrative. It's a reminder that pride transcends time. Steve's awe would echo in every turn, every dip. For Robert, buoyed by such voices, the journey is cathartic. "This show has taught me vulnerability," he reflected recently. "Dad was fearless, but he felt everything deeply. I'm learning to show that side too." In the broader tapestry of celebrity mentorships, Crowe's role stands out for its authenticity. No red carpet poses here, just a bloke from Sydney sharing yarns that keep a legend alive. As Robert twirls toward potential victory, one senses Steve's presence in the rhythm, not as a ghost but as a guiding beat. Crowe's revelation isn't mere speculation, it's a bridge across years, affirming that Robert's shine is a direct descendant of his dad's untamed light. And in that, there's profound comfort, a son not just surviving legacy but soaring with it.